Hey everybody, I'm Chris Murray and I'm back again with another video. This time I'm going to be telling you whether or not you need to get a red camera. Alright, so do you need a red camera? Yes or no? So here's what it comes down to. Are you finding yourself needing to shoot RAW? Red does that. Or you find yourself to need some buttery smooth slow motion? Red does that. Are you finding yourself the need to shoot in 4K, 5K, 6K, 8K? Red does that. Now there's other cameras that do that, but are they doing it at a compression ratio higher than the red? Yes. Are they doing it in RAW? Only a few others. Are they a true 4K sensor? But what I'm getting at is that the red has a color science. It's a computer. It's a high quality cinematic tool. The red is a cinematic camera. It is a digital cinema camera, DSMC, digital stills and motion camera. That's what it stands for. That's what it's meant for. It's not meant for, maybe they didn't intend for it to be used for the purpose I'm using for it now, creating YouTube videos and running around the streets of Philadelphia just filming for 2 hours because it snowed and it'll look cool. But they made it lightweight, they made it modular, and now I could do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get the best image I could get if I could get it, you know what I mean? Is there other cameras out there? Is a 5D out there? Sure, 5D is awesome camera. Do you just need to run around? Does the red have a flip out screen? No. Is the red lightweight? Not in comparison to other DSLRs out there, no. Is it lightweight compared to other cinema cameras? Absolutely. Is the red ergonomical? Expensive to get that way, but it can be. Is the battery life good on the red? Well, you'll burn through V-mounts like no other. How's storage with the red? You'll eat up cards really fast. How's the image? Amazing. Simply amazing. That OLPF, whew, looks so good. You'll use a red, you'll understand. Does it have a flip out screen? It doesn't even come with a screen. You gotta buy that thing for 1,500 bucks just about to buy the red one that controls the camera. And no, it's not flipping around, it's not swiveling, it's just hinged up and down. So I have no idea what I'm looking at. Granted, I have a small HD 702, 7-inch bright display that I can rig on there with the arm and face me, which I do sometimes, but it's not ideal for running around shooting. Is this great for vlogging? It's heavy, you can't monitor yourself when you vlog. You have no internal autofocusing, no dual pixel autofocus. Good luck trying to autofocus with your lens. I don't think it's an option. And audio. So what's the red best for? Studio settings, controlled settings, films. That's what it's best for, honestly. If you're shooting a feature film, you're in a controlled setting, use the red, of course. You got dynamic range, you got HDR option, you got RAW, you got color science, you got 4K, 5K, 6K, 8K, etc. Running around, I use it. I use it running gun. I build a rig that makes it work. Is it a pain? Does it take more luggage? Does it take more time? Does it take more energy? Does it take more effort? Does it take more effort in post? Yes, 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 and no, it does not take more effort in post. If anything, it's a little less effort because I have to do less to make the image look good. I could shoot in a log profile, add a LUT on it, adjust the curves a little bit, looks great. If you're working with a compressed, highly compressed image, you don't have much to work with. The image you get is kind of the image you have. You throw a LUT on, now you don't have a lot of stuff to work with. You start muddying up the image, it starts to fall apart. You don't have much room to play around. You can do a little bit and it can look good. I mean, you see A7S footage out there looking great shooting log. You have Canon footage that's coming out looking great internally in camera. You're just doing a little bit of tweaks in post, you're solid. So do you need a red? Yeah, you do. If you want to capture raw images in 4K or 5K that takes Canon glass natively, depending on the red. Well, you could buy the EF mount regardless. If you want that red look, it has a look. It's a unique sensor. They make their own sensors and it's colored red. That's why the camera's named red, because the sensor's red. You probably knew that by now. But if you want to be running around lightweight, being able to grab a camera and just go and have batteries for days in your pockets and just like run and gun and the ease of just capturing an image, the ease of pulling out a G7X, booting that baby on, having that zoom lens in there, having that dual pixel autofocus tracking you, you don't get that with red. You gotta work more to get the image. I mean, you get a better image. Hands down, I'm sorry, I don't mean to upset anybody, but you're getting a better image with red. But you also have to put in the work to get that image. So just consider that, keep that in mind. The red may be for you, it may not be for you. Don't think that if you don't own a red that you're just not making good content. You still have plenty viable options to make good content with multiple there's so many cameras out there that you could do everything you need to do with. There really is. And eventually you'll get to a point where you'll be financially ready or creatively ready to take that step to move into a cinema line and be able to use it for applications like YouTube. Luckily, I use it for other things too. I just have it, and I'm like, well, if I have it, I might as well use it for YouTube too. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this helped you decide whether or not you need a red camera. At least consider the differences between this camera and other cameras and why you may need it or why you might not need it or why you would even care or why you don't care anymore. So thank you again for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next video.